evening, everyone. The highlights of the news this Thursday. Traffic accidents. A Beaver County man is being held for murder. And more labor.
This is my process for coming up with meal ideas every single week. Coming up with creative meal ideas every week can sometimes be a challenge. I don't always feel creative and inspired to cook. Well, usually I do. Most of the time I do, but there are those days when I don't. This process gives me the tools to just get it knocked out within 1 to 2 hours. So before I go into the actual process, I just want to share how I come up with inspiration, because I think that this is the key bit. I will go to the library and I will take out a few cookbooks of like a chef that inspires me or cuisine that I want to try more of, and I will leaf through them, bookmark the recipes that I want to try, and if I like them, I'll scan them and I'll upload them to a central drive that Mark and I have. Every month the Waitrose magazine comes out. I think it's a really great piece of editorial content. It's free. I also follow Livia Wallenberg, I think that's her name, Livia's Kitchen, on Instagram. She always has amazing recipes. So this is the process. I will pencil in 1 to 2 hours on either a Sunday or a Monday, and I will sit down at my computer with a notebook and a pen, and I will write down numbers 1 through 7, and I will fill that template in. Usually most recipes that we find have 4 servings, and because there's only 2 of us, we make the 1 meal for dinner and then we have the leftovers the next day for lunch. So that's why I aim to come up with 7 meal ideas for the week. For breakfast, we just rely on some essentials like yogurt, granola, and we just focus our creativity for coming up with dinner ideas. Of these 7 meals, I try to make 1 a fish dish because fish is healthy, 1 is a soup because it's healthy and it's cheap and it's easy. Then I'll do 1 meat or poultry dish, and then the remaining 4 meals will be a mix between what's on offer, what's in season. You know, I'll try to go for like a vegetarian or a vegan dish, and then I always leave a dessert spot at the bottom to make 1 dessert for the week. I'll go to waitrose.com to order my groceries. So first I add all of my essentials to the basket: eggs, yogurt, bread, butter, that type of thing. Then I'll grab my cookbooks, or I'll look in my scanned items in my Google Drive, and I will decide on the recipes that I want to make. I'll write them down and I'll check out all the items that I need for that recipe as I go. I'll then check out, and then I'll schedule the delivery time in my calendar. I'll then tear the paper out from the notepad and I'll put it on the fridge. That way Mark can see it. He knows what the menu is for that week. In case he needs to make dinner that night, he can find what the item is and he can go to the Google Drive and download the recipe and then cook it himself. Before the vegetables arrive, I'll just clean up the fridge a little. I'll make sure all of the ingredients that need to be eaten are sort of at the front, and then I'll just put the groceries away. As we go through the week, we will cross off items from the menu list as we cook them. So that is basically my process. This process saves me time, it saves me money, and it helps me to order the groceries and to come up with meal ideas when I'm not feeling inspired to do so. And it ensures that we always have a variety of healthy and creative things that we're making every week, and it also ensures that we try new things all the time. Try it out for yourself, see if it works for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.